All right, number one, super easy. If I have x divided by 5 and I'm trying to solve for x, I do the inverse of divide by 5, which is multiply both sides by 5. So 5 on top cancels 5 on bottom, leaving me x equals 125. Right? For number 2, we are trying to get x by itself, so we move the -3 over first. So I add 3 to both sides. That leaves me negative x equals 8. And we don't want to leave the x negative. We want to make it a positive. So I can do that by dividing both sides by -1. And I have x equals -8. And on number 3, we want to get m by itself. It's right here. But there's two things happening to it. There's a -25, and there's a divide by 6. So the question is, which one do you take care of first? And you should always take care of the division first, the divide by 6. When you're solving equations, it's kind of like doing, well, no, I won't say that. I was going to say something, but I don't want to be confusing, so I'll strike it from the record. I strike it from the record before I even put it on the record. So multiply both sides by 6. So cancel, cancel there. That leaves me m minus 25 equals -24. And then I add 25 to both sides. And I have m equals 1. And then these two on the bottom. On number 4, you have x divided by 3, and then plus 7. In this case, you don't want to do the division part first. The difference is that the 7 is completely separate from the fraction. In number 3, what was different was that this whole thing was over 6. But in number 4, it's just this thing over 3. So we're going to save that for the end, and we'll do -7 first. And then we multiply by 3 to get rid of it. So x equals 3. And then on 5 really is just like number 4, even though it looks different. And here's why. You have, so in number 4, we had this fraction here, x over 3, and we have the same thing here. It's just a -2 instead of a 3, and it's written second instead of first, but that's okay. In number 4, there was a +7, and number 5 in that spot is a -3. The only difference is the two things are flipped. But we still do the math in the same order. Like in number 4, I undid 7 first, the blue thing. So in 5, I'm going to undo the blue thing first by adding it to both sides. So now I have x over -2 equals -4. And then to undo divide by -2, you multiply. So -2 on top cancels the bottom. And then on the right, you have +8. Raise your hand if you got all those correct by yourself. Okay. Raise your hand if you missed one, but now you're good and you understand. Okay. Who just missed number 5? Because it looks kind of weird. Or show me with your fingers which one you missed. Nobody wants. You don't have to. Okay, nobody wants to. All right. So